So the goal today is we're gonna take this brooder out because this entire chicken coop is gonna be turned into, the entire thing is gonna be a chicken coop. So the brooder is gonna have to go to a new spot, either in the barn or build like a lean-to on the barn in order to house. And I'm going to be building another one of these because we're getting into meat birds, and that's why I built this bigger brooder system. Just so happened that it worked for the laying hens too. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cleaning all this stuff out of here, and right here where this truss is, we're going to build a wall on this side of it. That's going to go all the way over, and what this is going to do is allow me to get the new flock out of the brooder, and this will be their staging area while they grow up and get big enough to integrate them into the other flock. And once that happens, I'll be taking that wall out, and this entire thing will be the chicken coop for the chickens. Now my ultimate goal with this is when we move to the new property, because we're going to be getting into some of that, we're looking at 20 acres right now because we really want to scale up the broiler chicken operation, and we cannot really do it on this property. We could, but it's going to take a lot of work. This is all woods, so we can't put chickens out on pasture really easy here. So we're going to be finishing building out this house, finishing the basement, doing some stuff to this house, and then we're going to be moving to a new property. So my goal with this coop is actually to put this onto a hay wagon or onto some land or onto some running gear from a hay wagon, and this is going to become a mobile coop for our new property. Now I'm still kind of figuring out if I want to do that or not, because this coop is obviously a full-blown shed, so it's really heavy. So I gotta look into that, see if this is the route I want to go with this. But that's kind of farming. I mean, right now it's kind of the idea and kind of a possible plan, but it may or may not work. So you guys will be along for that ride if it's going to work. So today, let's get this stage 2 done so we can get these chicks out of that brooder and give them some more space, because they are almost out of space. For some entertainment, because our buck Chief loves his swing. What are you doing, buddy? Are you in your swing? Dude is absolutely hilarious with that swing. What are you doing? You gonna get out of there? You come say hi? Maybe? Ah! Come here, crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, so got that shelf all cleaned off. That thing was really rickety anyway, so I'll clean it up and put it in the barn. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this cross brace off, because realistically, those were used for shipping purposes, and there's multiple braces, and I'm gonna end up moving that one over to here since it's already the perfect measurement for my top board. So then the plan is, once I have this wall in, because we're still going to need storage in here for feed and stuff like that, this side is going to be open. So I'm going to build a shelving system in there with some roll-out drawers. That way, well, I might not go that fancy. I guess I don't have to roll out drawers, but I'm still going to build a shelf system there, and then a shelf system here for storing all of that stuff and anything else we need to store in here, garden stuff of that nature. And I do think I'm going to put a door on it, because when I took all that stuff down, it is incredibly dusty. So if I build doors on these cabinets, then everything in there will stay dust free, mice free, all of that kind of stuff. So I think it's going to be a really good build out when I'm done. I'm really excited to see it finished. So let's keep going. Let's get that top board over so we can start building the wall. Just like that, we have the top board done. So now I can start putting up the 2x4s, and the other wall, I actually ended up cutting down my 8-foot 2x4s in order to make the wall, but I think this time I'm just going to put them all the way up. It's going to end up allowing me to install the chicken wire a lot better that way. At least that's in theory. We'll see if it works. so I was going to do these 2 foot on center, but this is not like a structural wall or anything. It's just a wall with some chicken wire on it to keep chickens in and to keep predators out. So what I ended up doing, instead of doing these 2 feet on center to not waste lumber, is I'm going to do a 38-inch door, because that brooder will fit through that door, and we'll be able to put this back in here if we ever needed to. And that's one thing to think about when you're building stuff on your farm. Make sure you future-proof everything, because you never know if you're going to end up putting this brooder back in here. If you end up building a wall and you build a door that's not wide enough for it, well, it's not going to go through the door and you're going to be upset at yourself. So just try to think of those things as you're building stuff for your farm to future-proof stuff. All right, we've got the door built, or the wall built, I mean. Nice and sturdy. Everything is nice and square, which is the way I like it. So now we need to build the door for it. So then we can put the chicken wire on, get shavings in there, and the chicks can come out. So I gotta pause because it is Easter weekend and we're getting ready to go to my mom's for Easter celebration with them. So I'm gonna finish this week. That's something, you know, when you're running multiple businesses, and I know you guys hear me talk about this all the time, like, you're not always gonna have a ton of time to do stuff. So I had 2-3 hours today to get this started, and I did, and I'm happy about that, because otherwise, if I just kind of wait until I have a bunch of time to finish something or to do a project, I'm never going to get to it, and it's just not going to get done. So I take advantage of that hour, 2 hours here and there throughout the week to get these projects started, to get them finished. So I'll probably see you guys here soon. So we're going to go do that, and then I will be back another day to finish this project.